Welcome back to Good Day Stateline. You might be planning a vacation or a staycation for the end of summer, but what about a screen staycation for your kids? Tonight we have two awesome guests to fill us in on exactly how we can take control of those screens. Actress Haylie Duff and children's optometrist Dr. Nate. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
So good. So interested in this topic and how we can actually, handle this and make things better for the future for all of the children out there. I know we're talking about myopia tonight. Dr. Nate, can you tell us exactly what that is and why it's increased so much for kids over the years?
Yeah, so myopia is a disease where the eye changes shape and it causes blurry vision. Most people are familiar with the term nearsightedness, and that's basically what we're talking about. The real problem here is the more that kids spend time on devices and the less time they spend outdoors, the more likely they are to develop myopia. And that is a problem not only because they can't see clearly, but it can lead to future eye disease as an adult. So it's not just a children's problem.
Sure, it seems like that, we're probably seeing that in my generation, right? I'm 35, so I grew up with computers kind of growing up with me, as you can say. So these kids today, they were around with the computers at birth. So you're probably noticing this, and parents actually have to manage this on their own. They have to decide what to do. So what can parents do to help reduce or, limit this risk for the disease progression in their kids?
Well, there's a lot of good news here. The most important thing is because myopia is irreversible, you can't get rid of it, but you can limit it. Taking your child to an eye exam early intervention is just very important. There's so many new options that are available. That is something that you can talk to your eye doctor about, what is the most appropriate for them. But what you can do at home is, have fun as a family outdoors. Do things that are creative, that are fun, get some exercise. Studies show that if kids spend 76 minutes outdoors each day on average, they're about half as likely to develop myopia. And even though it's challenging, reducing that screen time up close can absolutely make a difference. It doesn't have to be zero because that's not realistic, but making sure that they do it in smaller amounts can really help over time.
So this, of course, is the perfect time, Haylie, for you to weigh in. You have two little girls who I'm sure would love to just sit with the screens in their faces all day. How do you help manage that?
Yes, of course.
So that's not your everyday life, especially in the summer.
Yes, and they want them here, Well, I, like most parents, was seeing my kids during these hot summer months want to be indoors more, asking for devices more often. So we really have accepted the screen staycation challenge wholeheartedly. I myself have myopia. I know it can be genetic, so we are really trying to be proactive and implement good, positive routines in my kids' daily device activities. But, it's also a great time during this tech timeout to schedule the comprehensive eye exams that Dr. Nate was talking about. Sometimes their school year is so busy, so these last few summer weeks are a great time to get those appointments in and to talk to your eye doctor about the new treatment options that are available.
Sure, it seems like the more we know, the more we can help this not be as big of a problem as it could be in the future. My favorite thing you said, Dr. Nate, was 76 minutes.
Yes.
I have a ton of nieces and nephews, and two of my nephews are big on games. And the second you said 76 minutes, they're 7 and 5. I was like, oh my gosh, I could tell them that, and they're gonna just try to hit their minutes of non-screen time every day, making it a game. Oh, I could teach them how to do that for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, that's so true, is parents that do really embrace this as a fun thing and not a punishment thing. It's great to go be outside. It's great to go spend time with your family. So it doesn't have to be we're taking the screens away as much as it is let's go outside and go for a walk, or let's go on a nature explore, you know, finding games outside like that with your family.
That's awesome. Especially, you know, here in Rockford, we don't get sunny summer months the entire year. So I like to keep that in mind for myself and everyone around. Like, let's go outside now because it's going to snow for a long time at some point. All right, where can we give them some more information to make sure that we're all in the same spot for this?
You can visit myopiaawareness.org. There's all kinds of information about myopia and treatment options, and there's a really great discussion guide for you and your eye doctor there as well.
Great. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having us.
We'll be right back with more Good Day Stateline.